Ladies and gentlemen, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Ladies and gentlemen from Redding, California, this is your friend, the chemistry class. Yo. How are you today?
Great.
Am I correct? Am I correct to be on this problem? So guys, what is happening in case of 2-chlorine? If I look at the orbital picture, can you tell me where this single electron is? Where is this single electron? Let's check. How many electrons? In chlorine, 17, yes? 1s2, yes? What comes after 1s2? 2s2. What comes after 2s2? 2p6, 10 already, right? 3s2, yes? And 12 out of 17 is 5, right? Do I have 3p5? Yes or no?
Yes.
So where is this single electron?
In the P shell.
Yes. Look at P. How many orbitals do you have in P subshell? How many? They come with triplet systems, right? If I have 5, 1 here, 1 here, 1 in each, that's 3. Fourth one and fifth one. Do you see you have single electron in P orbital? Yes? So what is the shape of the single electron? What is the shape of orbital? What is the shape of electron cloud? It looks like P. P orbitals are dumbbell shaped, right? How is the bond formed? These orbitals must overlap together, yes? That means the electron cloud are coming closer, 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 and then you have overlap between the two orbitals. So what is happening if these two overlap? This is what you get. So only half of the p orbital can overlap. These are too far away to overlap. So you're getting a covalent bond. So that is explanation when we look at the orbital theory. It's overlap between electron clouds. Okay. So we explained why hydrogen, elemental hydrogen element is found always as diatomic molecular form, H2. Cl2, we just explained. The same way Br and I have 7 electrons in the outer shell, they are always found in diatomic form. Guys, many students write, when we say react something with oxygen, they write oxygen at O. Oxygen, as a single atom, is not stable, it's stable in O2 form. Nitrogen is not stable, it's stable in N2 form. So let's take a look at oxygen. Why oxygen is not O? Elemental oxygen is not O, it's O2. Let's see why. Guys, group number for oxygen atom, help me. 6, yes. Good job, that was fast. So, how many electrons in oxygen? 6. So how do you write the electron configuration? 1s2, 2s2, and 2p2? Yes?
Yeah.
So if I write the configuration, electron configuration of oxygen, can I say oxygen is 8?
Oxygen is 8.
Thank you. 4. Thank you. 8 electrons, yes. And this in group 6. Yes? So you are going to have this configuration for oxygen. Oxygen has got 6 electrons in the outer shell. Yes or no?
Yes.
So if I have 2 of these, oxygen, they have 6 electrons in the outer shell and they are not stable, right? Yes? Good job, baby. Did you correct me? Who corrected me?
Well, he,
Neil?
yeah.
Good job. Guys, is oxygen with 6 electrons in the outer shell happy or not?
No.
No. So again they say, we can't afford to lose or gain electron. Why don't we share these 2 single electrons together? Yes, who said double bond? Good job. So once they do that, these 2 are shared, these 2 are shared, and I have got these 4 electrons which already had a pair. So let's say this oxygen has 8 electrons in the outer shell, it's happy. And this one is happy. So can I say every shared pair is 1 bond, 2 pairs of electrons shared, a double bond, and oxygen, 4 electrons, oxygen, 4 electrons. So this is suggesting that oxygen should have diatomic molecule and there is a double bond. So a covalent bond could be single bond or double bond. Atoms do that to become happy. Is there intelligence in atoms? You see, they decide what to do. Right? They are not as dumb as we think. They make selection. They are following the rule of the law of universe. So guys, how about nitrogen? What is the group number of nitrogen?
5,
Group 5. How many electrons in nitrogen?
7,
7 electrons. If I write the electron configuration of nitrogen, it has only 5 electrons in the outer shell, yes?
correct.
So can I say nitrogen has got 3 single electrons? And if I have another nitrogen, does it make sense for these 2 to make 1 bond, to pair up? Does it make sense for these 2 to pair up? Does it make sense for these 2 to pair up?
Yeah.
And if they do, they are making 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 shared pair of electrons. Yes? And these 2 are already paired. So look at this nitrogen. Does it have 2, 4, 6, 8 electrons in the outer shell? Says I'm happy. I look like a noble gas. And look at this one. It says I am happy too. I have 8 electrons. So if I take this and turn it in page, can I say nitrogen is also found in di-molecular, in diatomic molecule? And what should I call this? Single bond, double bond, or triple bond? Triple bond. So a covalent bond can be triple bond as well. We did not have this in ionic bond. 3 types of bond, 3 types of covalent bond. Single bond, double bond, and triple bond. It's all because of octet rule. Yes? Okay, so guys, pay attention. When you look at periodic table, when you are writing reactions for nitrogen in the air, nitrogen in elemental form, it's not N, it's always N2. Oxygen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, hydrogen, these are the elements which you always find them in diatomic form. So never write carbon plus O is giving CO. That's wrong. Carbon plus O2 is giving CO. And then balance the equation. Any questions? Are you with me? Yes, dear. Yes, sir. What is the meaning of diatomic? It means you don't find them in the single atomic form. This is single atom of oxygen, right?
Yeah.
In the air, the oxygen we are breathing is not there, but it's O2. There is nitrogen in there. It's not N, that the nitrogen in the air is N2. They are not stable in their atomic form. They make a molecule together. Diatomic molecule. Do you have any question, guys? Well, go ahead. You have a question? Okay. Anybody else? Yes, sir. Rob.
Can you have a double bond on potassium?
No. Potassium is a metal. Metals with non-metals they make ionic bonds. Ionic bonds do not have double bond or triple bond. Okay. Go, guys. Thank you, Paul. Paul, is everybody with you in your team? Is Cheyenne with you? You have two Cheyennes in one team. That's not easy. Cheyenne number 1, Cheyenne number 2. Yes. Thank you, Marina. Yes. Dean's team. Yes. Rob and Danielle. Hold on, sir. Yes. Thank you. Maggie's team. And Jess's team, thank you for the first time. That's Sadie and her team. No, was it? Was it not for the first time today? Sorry. Yes. That is Wade. Thank you, Wade. Guys, does this make sense? Okay. What is your expectation for nitrogen and hydrogen, mixed atomic hydrogen and atomic nitrogen together? What do you expect? They want to have 8 electrons in the outer shell. What formula do you expect to be resulted from reaction of atomic nitrogen and atomic hydrogen? Well, what is the group number of nitrogen? If you write the electron dot notation, is this what you get? Yes? Do you see there are single electrons, and if you write, hydrogen, 1 electron, yes? How many electrons do I need to complete the octet of nitrogen?
3.
Every hydrogen is bringing 1 electron. How many hydrogens do I need? 3. So 3 of these, one is coming here, let's place 1 here, one is coming here, the third one is coming here, and they are sharing their electrons. They are sharing their electrons. And what do we get? Can I say these electrons which are paired remain paired? These two are paired by 1 hydrogen. These are paired by another hydrogen, paired by another hydrogen. So do you see the result is, you can predict, the result is formation of 3 covalent bonds. Do you see nitrogen has got 8 electrons in the outer shell? 8 electrons, right? Because each bond is 2 electrons, right? Do you see that hydrogen has 2 electrons in the outer shell just like helium? Hydrogens are happy, nitrogens are happy. So this is saying that the formula for ammonia, which results from reaction of nitrogen and hydrogen, is NH3. That's why it can never be NH. It can never be NH2. The ratio between number of atoms in a molecule is fixed. But is that fixed number coming? Octet rule, 3 covalent bond made by nitrogen. That's why nitrogen does not react with 2 hydrogens or 1 hydrogen. It really needs 3 hydrogen to have complete octet. And if I ask you, what is your expectation about carbon? Carbon. Group number.
4.
Is this the electron dot formula of carbon? And is this electron dot of hydrogen? What do you expect? You tell me what you expect. 4H, yes! 4 electrons are needed to make this 4H. Every hydrogen can bring 1 electron, yes? So when they react together, you are going to have a carbon which has made 4 bonds with 4 hydrogens. So this is the structure of natural gas, methane. It's CH4, it's not CH3, it's not CH2. These molecules do not form, they do not exist. There is a logic in our universe. The logic starts at atomic level. That's how you and I are logical, hopefully.